on the road, man. No, I'm just fucking with
Yeah,
you. I should have smoked before I came.
It's gonna be an interesting interview.
Yes, it is.
It's always interesting with Baby Angel.
And we're like,
That's so weird.
CJ, you would tell me that shit when I had a drink to my face, but okay. We on. We here. Good evening, everybody. Appreciate you guys spending your pre-Thanksgiving day with us. This is Ask the Q Speaking Truth. I'm your boy, Burden of Proof. Again, I want to say thank you guys for coming through. Greatly appreciate it. Before we get started, you know I start the show like we do any other Wednesday. I want to say thank you to my boy, Mr. 1,000 Tracks, for coming through last week and giving some phenomenal insight on being self-made within this space and really doing things your way. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a lot of things within this space with self-taught. He's not really looking for help per se as of right now, but I'm sure he's made proper connections to expand what he's doing, and he's definitely off to a great start in regards to how he's creating things within this space of Horizon World. The man already been monetized, so I guess he's doing something right. So again, shout out Mr. 1,000 Tracks, and also Ski the Great. I didn't even know they were brothers until the show. So love to them, and yeah, ain't that something? I ain't even know that. Yeah, right. Hey, see, y'all learn a whole bunch of stuff when y'all come through this piece. So again, thanks, my guy. Appreciate my guy, Mr. 1,000 Stacks, for coming through. Hi, Shay Arts. I see Shay Arts has popped up in the building real quick. Boogie, what up?
Hey, Shay.
Gladiator 2 came out. Anybody saw it besides me? Confetti? Anybody saw it yet? Anybody saw it yet? Anybody saw it yet? I can't give it away yet. I can't give it away. You seen it yet?
I want to see it. Nope, but I want to see it.
Gladiator 2 came out. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I think some people overhyped it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think the first one was better per se, but just my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a Gladiator fan. Russell Crowe, did his thing in the first one. The storyline was cool. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you guys are Gladiator fans, I definitely recommend it. So definitely go out there and check it out. Definitely worth the 2 hours and 10 minutes that it runs. In local news, Diddy got denied bail again for the third time. I don't know if anybody paying attention to that or if you even care. But the man that was denied bail 3 times now. Hopefully he don't try to go for a fourth, and they just go ahead and get whatever they're gonna get done in regards to that man done. My basketball fans out here, anybody basketball? My basketball fans, this regular season is thriving right now. Golden State Warriors are doing their thing for all my West Coast Golden State Warrior fans. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys tracking basketball, I hope your team is doing what they doing. I know you football heads is pissed. Yo, I see my boy 2 times up in there. Oh, he got that SC shirt on. I don't know what that mean. I don't know if that mean he a Carolina Panthers fan. I don't know, or whatever. But hey, yeah, for all those who like football, man, I hope you enjoying the ride and what's going on right now in regards to football. My girl Angel, the artist, just stepped up in here. What's happening, ma'am? Angel, did you see Gladiator 2? I ain't gonna spoil it for you then either. I ain't gonna spoil it for none of y'all real quick. But definitely, if I definitely go check it out, I definitely recommend it. Hey, before we get this show started, I got a question real quick. Preferably for the ladies. Yo,
it's a show in the Metaverse.
Like when you guys get DMs in your inbox, right?
Y'all follow shit.
Do y'all have that many DMs to where y'all can't see a certain person DM and y'all really take that long to answer back? Or you just choose not to ansser back?
Bring my bottle over here.
Which one is it? Anybody want to answer that?
Oh, can I answer?
No, you cannot. You can answer later, Angel.
Okay. Both.
Is it
everything
both?
Froze.
Really? It's a both thing? Wow. So some of y'all leaving me on read on purpose. Got you. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm finally figuring it out. My inbox list ain't that damn long. So yeah, I see somebody hitting me up at a moment's notice, and I answer them back. Sometimes I expect the same type of courtesy, but I don't get it. But now I understand why. It's a both thing, huh, Angel? Got you. Got you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Mm.
Now my girl Angel, baby Angel, just coined out. You here?
Wow.
Baby Angel is coined out right now, so we're gonna wait for her until she makes her star-studded return in regards to this metaverse. So real quick, Thanksgiving is tomorrow for all those who didn't know. Anybody out of town right now? Anybody out of town? Anybody out of town? Anybody? Everybody's choosing stay home. Shay, you out of town? Real quick. Since we are here, and I've known some of you guys for a lengthy amount of time. Anybody want to share what they thankful for this year? Anybody in particular? Before I open my mouth and share what I'm thankful for. The box is yours. Go ahead, jump on the box real quick, Cap. Cap, right there. Oh, well, Brooklyn, go ahead, man. Oh, wait, Brooklyn going to say hi to Angel. Cap, the box is right there, my G. Turn around. There you go.
Sorry, what's the question? We can't even hear him. What are you thankful for?
Y'all can't hear me?
I can hear you. Well, you sound far. Weird.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hello?
Like
We ain't gonna go through this
over there,
again.
I hear y'all on global.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. We good now. Hey, so I was just saying, Thanksgiving is now here. And if there's anybody in the audience that wants to share what they're thankful for, go right ahead. Cat?
Yeah, I go.
You said me?
You on, my guy?
I said I go.
I'm thankful for my friends.
Okay.
I'm thankful for
Cat.
I'm on the spot right now. I got nervous.
You definitely on the spot right now.
I'm nervous.
Wow. Is that what that box do to y'all? All right, well, Thickles, kick off the box. Anybody else want? I'll just play it. Thickles, is there anything you want to shout out what you grateful for? First of all,
yes. I am grateful for my family. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for every day I wake up. And of course, seeing you good people every other day. And and its platform. Yes. And I want to say happy birthday to Rose that just walked in the building.
I love how she just stole my thunder real quick and it was going to beat me to the punch. Royal Rose is in the building. Happy birthday, ma'am. Happy birthday, man. We appreciate you for coming through. Thank you. Party tonight, yes?
Yes.
All right, cool. We definitely got to hit that up. Ty Reed 1000.
World traveling in the building, baby. World traveling in the
What's happening with you, sir?
Coming in, man. Who's all on the show tonight, man? Burden, man.
This beautiful lady right here, my guy.
Baby Angel.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
All right. That's all I wanted to say, man. Thank you.
Dan, you ain't gonna say what you thankful for?
I'm thankful for you, brother. I'm thankful for you and the Truth Show, man. I'm thankful that you have this show. I'm
that's
thankful
dope.
for Baby Angel. She came a long way. I'm thankful for everybody in the metaverse, man.
Word. Appreciate you, T.
Angel.
The artist.
Yo, hit up.
What's
I
happening?
am very much thankful for this blessed new addition to, broaden my motherhood, my little baby.
Yes.
I'm very, very much excited about that. And I'm just thankful for being able to be on here and be around you guys because that baby is a very, very heavy sleeper and we love that. So yeah.
I was gonna ask, how's the baby doing?
He's doing so good. He's eating 5 ounces already. He just made 2 months yesterday, and he's just moving around and he's sleeping throughout the day, throughout the night. I'm very much grateful. I got blessed with this baby for sure.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again, ma'am, and happiest of Thanksgiving.
Yes, congratulations.
Anybody else want to speak on what they're thankful for this Thanksgiving before we get this show on the road? Miss Shay Arts. Hello, ma'am.
Hey. I'm thankful for the Most High that has me lifted every day. Of
Word.
course, my children, who's my motivation to go every day. Definitely thankful for Capri for giving me this headset. Without it, I would not have met y'all or my best friend, who's 5 minutes from me, or who used to. But without this, I wouldn't have met y'all. I wouldn't have broaden my horizons. I know it's corny, but I'm definitely thankful for like my VR family. Like y'all give me more than my real fam. Thankful for you in the audience, for y'all tuning in to Burden Proof. And yeah, I'm thankful for life, man. Good.
Definitely. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you always. And I'm gonna always say this. If y'all don't know who Shay Arts is or Miss Angel the artist, they are huge contributors in regards to what this show has become. Shay Arts has created this phenomenal Jay-Z. Angel the artist created this phenomenal piece that you see up there. So they have always been a part of my growth and my understanding of what to do and not to do within this space. So again, I'm definitely always going to say thank you guys, and I appreciate you guys for trusting me with your gifts and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, I was going to do it justice. So again, thank you guys. I greatly appreciate it. Slice Fino, we are literally we are literally live right now. Like you really in the camera right now. I thought CJ was controlling this thing, but clearly he ain't. So Slice,
where can I watch you on live?
If you do me a favor,
question.
go right around here and ask CJ. He'll give you all the information, my guy. Appreciate you. See, that was painless. I love when it works. So again, we are here. Again, this is I'm your boy Burden Proof. This is Ask Q Speak Your Truth. Let's jump into this.
Can we watch it on Instagram?
Yo, let me hold on. Let me just give you some numbers in regards to what this lady has created in regards to this this show we're about to have. Over 50 likes in regards to the promo that we created, and 164 shares. I'm just gonna let y'all know that's never happened with none of the promos I've done thus far. So she certainly has a following. And people are definitely paying attention to this young lady.
That's a blessing.
I can't begin to tell you the questions that I've been given in my inbox in regards to me and this young lady's relationship. Before we start, y'all want to ask the question right now since y'all here? Some of y'all here right now. Oh, now we don't want to ask the questions? Got you. Right. Well, we're going to, right. I gave you your chance. I gave y'all your chance. But yeah.
Don't be scared.
Right. I've been asked a couple of crazy questions in regards to me and this young lady's relationship.
I am curious as to what those questions are.
Right. But no, we're not even going to go there right now. We're going to leave that alone for right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the phenomenal baby angel in the house. Confetti for the young lady, please. Confetti for the young lady, please. Baby Angel.
Oh, thank you guys.
Hi, ma'am.
Hola.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. And I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
No doubt. Thank you for being a part of the show. I greatly appreciate it. We're gonna start slow and just ride this wave as it goes. So you ready for this?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
So let's get it. All right. So like I said before, I start this off a little bit lukewarm always. Baby Angel, you could have chosen any type of user tag name, but you just chose that specifically. Is there any history in regards to why you chose that specific name?
Oh yes. Well, I've had several accounts.
Okay.
I would get banned for like a week. I felt like that's too long, so I created another one. So originally it was just Baby Angel. Then it was Baby Angel with 2 L's, then 3 L's, then 4 L's. And then I didn't want to do any more L's. So then somebody suggested 3 X's. So yeah.
And you just stuck with that, huh? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
nothing
I like
wrong with
it.
it. Nothing wrong with it. I dig it as well.
Mhm.
I dig it as well. So where you
I
from,
know.
man?
I like people. The people like it. Triple X.
Had to come be reinforcements.
Angel, where you from?
I'm from Pittsburgh,
Clowning
Pennsylvania.
so bad.
412, baby.
Oh, that's why you
Home
got
of the
that Steelers
Pittsburgh
thing.
Steelers and Christina Aguilera.
Oh,
This
Lord,
is
you're a
Steelers?
Steelers
I
fan.
got,
She a
I
Steelers
got
Oh
a
fan.
lot
yes,
of the
black
body.
and yellow
People start
all
asking questions. It's
day.
a lot of work.
You already
Shout
know
out
what
to
it
Wiz
is.
Khalifa.
Yes, black and yellow. Let's go.
Okay, so
guess
you
I can't
you
be
on a
upset
high
just
horse
because
right now
myself.
because Russell Wilson doing his thing over there right now.
You
So shout out to
better
the
know
Steelers and
it.
everybody
You
else.
better know
Gotcha.
it. Don't
Okay,
get me
okay.
turned up here.
All right,
Funny
got
thing,
you.
what happened to us if we
Angel, you
don't
got any siblings, ma'am? Any
Yes, I'm
brothers and
actually
sisters?
yes,
He
I'm
was
the
asking
oldest of
questions
7
again.
brothers and sisters. Excuse me, there's 6 of them, but there's 7 of us all together.
These trolls
7 of
something else.
y'all,
Y'all having
and you're the
troll parties,
oldest.
no?
Hmm
Just us?
Yep.
You ever left? Did you ever leave Pittsburgh?
Like I used to be
Yeah, no,
heavy
it's
into
bad out here.
church.
It's bad out
So
here.
like I would go on trips
Just
with
leave in good
them out to
neighborhoods.
like Georgia,
Y'all
Ohio.
know the
But other than that, no, I
I feel
haven't
like
done
the
much
family is
traveling,
so backwards.
surprisingly.
No. So you
Y'all are
just
so
a
good.
homebred,
And they
born and raised
inspired.
Pittsburgh.
This is weird.
Oh,
And you ever had the desire to
I'm
want to
hearing y'all
leave?
clear as day sitting right here.
they
And
didn't.
I'm
You
No,
know they had an
I like
update on
Pittsburgh.
Tuesday, so you know
I
whenever
would love to
you
visit places, but I mean,
they need
ain't
to
no
get
place like home.
together.
Click,
Yeah.
click,
Word.
click.
Got you. Understood. Understood. All right. So we're gonna just keep this going, man. So as a regular 9 to 5
It's the
outside of
dirty messing
Horizon,
up
what do
the
you
sound
do?
boxes.
I'm a nurse. I'm an LPN of 7 years. I just came up on my 7-year anniversary.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations on that. You said
Thank you.
LPN, right?
LPN.
All right. What's that
Yes, now
acronym
that's
for?
a
What does that mean?
license. Yes, that's licensed practical nurse.
Oh, okay. So somewhere along the line, you have a big heart and you care about people a lot.
Absolutely. And if you get to know me, or even if you're paying any attention at all, you'll get to see I'm a very compassionate person who loves to encourage people and just lift people's spirits and make people laugh. That's just my personality.
Got you. All right. So while you've been in Pittsburgh, have you ever like in regards to higher education, you have you done any college or anything like that?
Yeah, so I'm actually licensed by the state. I had to go to school to become a nurse, but it's something. Before I became a nurse, I was in school a whole bunch of times. I was young. I didn't have any ambition, but I knew I could get them college checks, right? So I went for psychology. I went for business management, business administration. What else? Something accounting or whatever. But this time in particular, when I went for nursing, it changed my life. The last week that I was going to be there, I was like, I'm about to get my check. They taught CPR. And that was the same week that I had to do CPR on a family member in my house. And when I called 911, the person on the line, they must have been as new to it as I am. So I put the phone down. I called my baby in the room, my daughter. We pulled my family member down to the floor and I did CPR. And when the EMT got there, they gave her the Narcan, brought her back to life. And he told me that I saved my people's life. And the rush that I got from that changed my life forever. And I said, okay, this is my destiny. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm here to help people, to love on people. She had throw up all over. I didn't even care. And the rush that you get from knowing that you can save a life, there is nothing like it. So yeah, I'm sorry. I get chills every time I tell that story. Yo, because I'm telling you, that was it was a powerful moment, man. But yeah, that's my story with
an adrenaline rush.
Yes, baby. Whew, man.
An adrenaline rush I don't want.
I feel like a superhero, you know?
I bet
Feel
you
like for
did.
once in my life, I had purpose.
Word. And I can dig that. I can dig that. Well, hopefully you don't stand by waiting for your patients to give out and administer your superpower.
Oh, no. See, that's the thing. I'm everybody's favorite nurse. Everybody. And you know what I realized about nursing? Nursing is something, I feel like it's one of those things in life. You have to be born to do it. Everybody can't deal with people. You know what I mean? And it's something that I did very naturally, even before I even thought about going to school the first time, before the sixth time. It's just something I did naturally. I love to care for people. I love to make sure everyone's okay, everyone's safe. That's just me. I check the stove. I check the lock. I check the window. You coughing? Are you okay? You know what I mean? That's just baby Angel.
Everything's all on.
I ain't mad at it. You say you coming up on your 7th year, right?
Yeah, no, I just had my anniversary on October 31st.
So is this a long lasting thing, or like is this like your what you plan on retiring as?
Well, I guess I would like my dream in life, especially since coming to the metaverse. My dream in life is to be paid to be an entertainer in real life. But if the good Lord don't see fit, I will. I enjoy being a nurse. It's long hours sometimes, but you know what? It's fulfilling. And it also catapulted me into a new income bracket. I'm gonna just keep it real. I was a brokey. Changed my life. So if it doesn't work out, you know, I thank God that I do have something. You know what I mean? Where that makes sure me and my family live comfortably. You know.
I ain't mad at it. So let's just jump into it. Everybody has a different story as to why and how they were introduced to this Oculus, and things like that. So what convinced you, or what propelled you to, what was that moment where you said, okay, I need that Oculus, and you put it on?
What made me get the Oculus? Okay, it all goes back to my dad and the way he loved sci-fi movies. One of his favorite movies that we will always watch, besides Masters of the Universe, besides, all of the dope movies, Alien vs. Predator, was a movie called Lawnmower Man. And in Lawnmower Man, it was a man, he was MR, or that's an acronym for mentally retarded. They helped him by virtual reality, but back then that was such a foreign concept, like virtual reality and aliens and Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, you know what I'm saying? So fast forward to, I think I got mine in like maybe 2001, 2002, something like that, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. When I saw I said virtual reality, like, really? It really exists? I said, I know you. May I curse here? Or is this?
Yes, you can.
Do I gotta keep it clean? I
said,
I know you fucking lying, and I immediately got an Oculus, you know, and it was up from then. I used to be on a platform called Altspace, but then they shut that down. So
yeah. Shout out to all my Altspace users. Shout out to all my Altspace users. I'm sure they're very familiar up in here. Okay, so you have this Oculus outside of Horizon World and things like that. What were some of the first in Altspace? What were some of the other apps or things that you ventured to?
My main thing, besides Altspace, it had to been After the Fall. Now, After the Fall is picking up in popularity now. I see a lot of people from this platform playing. But when I used to play, it used to be just me and my best friend, Kez. And we would play that joint for hours, killing zombies. That Lord Jesus. That game is so dope, y'all. When y'all get a chance, check it out. I used to always be on After the Fall. Let's see what else. I fell in love with the short films on the Oculus. You ever watch those short animations that tell a little mini story? No? Okay, well, y'all should check them out. I think they're dope. But yeah, just different things like that, you know, traveling on maps, looking around the world, you know, I used to just experiment and go on any app for real. But my main go-to, besides Allspace, was definitely After the Fall.
After the fall. Got you. And
I
somehow
love
you
shooting
migrated
games.
and tripped over Horizon World. When did that happen?
Yeah. So, okay. So remember I said alt space, right? Alt
Yes,
space
ma'am.
ended March 10th, I think 2023. And it was very sad. And so I took a hiatus. I had already began taking my hiatus from VR anyway. Now I did come to Horizon Worlds once. When I was over in no, maybe twice, but it looked totally different. The faces look crazy. I was like, okay, I'm too high for this shit. I'm going back to alt space. Okay. And I never came back, but then alt space was gone. And so then when I did come back on, I'm like, let's see what's going on with that. Horizon Worlds was different. It was so different. Even when I got back on, it was so different than what it is now. I only been on here for a year. So much has changed. Like just got the legs and everything like that. And yeah, I came on and my homie, the one person I knew over here from alt space, I didn't know so many people were over here from alt space. He introduced me to a little club you all may have heard of called Black Magic. And the rest was fucking history. Yo, I was howling when I went in there. See, Black Magic, it became... I didn't know there was so much bullying going on, but when I first went into Black Magic, it was just like a cool ass crowd of people just roasting each other, and it was the funniest shit I ever seen. Yeah, it was so hilarious. Socially, was very different than alt space, and I can't even explain why. So yeah, after that, I was just hooked back into another social app.
Shout out, not alt space. Shout out Black Magic. Yeah, I mean for what it is. It definitely brings whatever it brings, man. Like it does its job for whatever job it does bring to this platform. It certainly seems to be the melting pot of where everybody comes or ventures to gain, I guess, an idea or a concept of what Horizon World is about. So, hey, Pierre, man, hey, don't change a damn thing, man. Leave that damn thing alone, man. So, shout out to my guy over there in Black Magic. So prior to you hosting events and things like that, you were just like a world traveler and things like that. Once you first jumped out of this space. Yeah,
I first jumped on and I just used to just see where different people were going. When I first came on, I used to live in Black Magic. I didn't travel outside of there. I didn't know how to build, none of that. And then my homegirl was like, Kingpin, he's looking to hire some people. I said, you mean you can make money in here? And she was like, yeah. And so she introduced me to the first person who actually took a chance on me and believed in me. And that's Kingpin, KP813, the creator of Royal Bingo. I started calling for him. And I enjoyed it so much because I love entertaining people. I love making people laugh. I love entertaining people. I love lifting their spirits. I just like high vibrations, period. It's addictive to me. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. And from there, I just started doing my own thing. I went from that bingo to another, and I just started experimenting. And I tell you what, something about this space, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it has definitely brought out another creative side of me that I didn't even know was there, because I did not think in a million years that I would ever be like hosting any show or anything like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it definitely gave me the courage to put my foot in the water and go up the bat to a lot of things that I didn't even think I could do. So yeah.
So Kingpin put you in build mode. What was that experience like? Build mode
he didn't put me in build mode.
Oh, okay. So have you ever like created within build mode for yourself?
Yes.
What was that experience like when you first jumped in build mode?
I was scared because the person turned into a big giant in front of me. It scared the shit out of me. I didn't like it. I was like, no, get somebody else to do it.
I don't blame you. I'm the same way. I don't blame you.
And then it was frustrating. Man, I feel like the people who do it professionally, God bless them, because they have the patience of a nun. It's very frustrating. I could do it, but I'm not like passionate, like, oh, I gotta build, I can make something pretty, but I'm more interested in what I could do inside the build,
Definitely. All right, so then you got this this niche for hosting, Kingpin put you on first. Is that what you're saying, right? In regards to hosting? Okay.
Yes.
So initially you started hosting his bingo events, yes?
No, just call him bingo. Then I was hosting a bingo event when it was a paid bingo event.
Got you. So how was that how was that for you initially?
Honestly, it just comes naturally.
Yeah.
Even if I'm nervous, like the first 10 minutes, after a while, I just get comfortable in my skin and I just say, hey, I just enjoy the vibe and go with the flow.
Okay. So, I mean, clearly steam picked up and a lot of people started recognizing you as someone that was very good at, you know what I'm saying, hosting and things like that. So after Kingpin, what would have, outside of the bingo and things like that, when did it start like multiplying? Then you realize, oh man, I got a niche for this. I'm gonna start doing this within this space.
Okay, so I went from first I was calling bingo for Kingpin, and then I went from that to original bingo with Jay Fizz. And then I think I did something else. Maybe another bingo. I forget. But at any rate, yeah, people would say to me all the time, I love your voice. Your voice is so distinct. It's so unique. You know, you should be on radio. I love your personality. If you were on radio, I would listen to you. And they would say, you should get a podcast. You should get a podcast. That's what I heard more than anything. And I didn't know anything about it. So, you know, I had went through something emotional and I was just so angry and upset. I just decided to create and to build. And I built a podcast. I went and won a house from Evil Smirk one of his beautiful mansions, and I gutted it out and I Lord, I shouldn't have smoked before I came. I redecorated it. That's the word I'm looking for. Revamped it, put a spin on it, made it my own. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know, I poured my energy into that. You know, and I started with 3 other young ladies, but one by one, you know, they had other ventures that they wanted to do, or, you know, there was tragedy and, you know, just a lot of things going on. So by the time the day came that we promo for to begin, I was the only one standing and I wasn't even going to do it. And I was just like, I just hit my blunt and said, fuck it. And I enjoyed it and I liked it and people liked it too, and the rest was history.
Got you. Well, before we jump into the podcast, hey, confetti real quick, if you ever had Miss BabyAngel host an event of yours or in a space of yours. Exactly. So real quick, from our audience members, if you care to get on the box and answer, what was it about BabyAngel that drew you to her to say, yes, I'm going to let this young lady host my event? I know she's going to do a phenomenal job. Cutie.
Cutie,
yeah, you on mute. Yeah, you on mute.
I know you lying.
And I'm running my mouth like always. But yeah, BabyAngel, when I heard BabyAngel voice and I was watching her personality and I got ready to do my fashion show, I was like, girl, you gotta host my fashion show, because I knew she was gonna bring the host that I wanted, that old time, like just fun and just like all the energy that I needed for my fashion show. And she did an amazing job. Nobody else could have hosted like her. Like, she is an amazing, dope person. Her voice, everything. She's amazing.
No lies.
Love you, BabyAngel.
Oh, she going in and out, but she hear you. Tony T. Yeah, you on mute too.
No way.
T, you on mute.
I said I'll wait till she come back just to make sure she ain't spying out.
No doubt. Well, while we waiting for this young lady, all my Thanksgiving cookers in the audience, anybody, yo, I gotta know, we're gonna ask a question. Who cooking the macaroni and cheese? Look at these. Ain't nobody showing no confetti for that. Nice. You, Kia, come to the box. Please, yes. you gonna shake your head and say you're doing the macaroni and cheese? Be wild.
You gonna ask me a question.
How do you do your macaroni and cheese? I'm just curious.
Put the seasonings in. I make my own cheese sauce on the side. Mix it in with the noodles. Also season the noodles. Put more seasoning on top. Put 2 to 3 different cheeses over the top. Put it in the oven and let it get real good and melty until it's like a little hard on top. And then I put some parsley on the top of it when it's done. And that's all. And some
Are you
butter,
a
some
4
melted
cheese person, 2 cheese person? What are you doing?
Like 2 to 3.
2 to 3? Okay. You got that nice crisp brown on the top? Yeah. Thank you, Lord.
Yes,
Thank you, Lord.
yes.
All right, when you is it runny when you it ain't runny when you open it?
No.
I just asking. I just asking. Just making sure. Just making sure. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. So I saw this thing on Instagram. The brat and her spouse were arguing about sweet potato pie, whether or not it was served cold or warm. So I'm gonna ask y'all, is sweet potato pie served cold or warm?
I want to hear y'all answers. Y'all on mute, all of y'all.
Room temperature.
Room temperature. Okay, so hold up. It got to come out the oven though, right?
I mean, yeah, you got to cool down once it come out the oven. Then, you know, you got to give time to, you know what I'm saying, for the sugars to coagulate.
Coagulate. Yo, somebody need to put that word in the dictionary.
Yeah.
That man said coagulate. Did we get that on? Coagulate.
Yeah, he got me on camera. Looks got me. You got to give time to, you know, to marinate a little bit, and then you cut into it. Once you get
coagulate. Yo, I'm using that all weekend. I'm using that word all weekend. Coagulate. I got you. So, all right, it's lukewarm. All right, bet you.
Room temperature, bro.
Room temperature. Got you. Room temperature. All right. Anybody else eat it cold? Anybody? Good.
That shit disgusting.
Well, thank you, Lord. Is there anything in particular that you guys are looking forward to this Thanksgiving? Anybody want to share? Look at Cutie. Cutie, come on. Hey, Joe.
So I'm pretty known. I'm usually a dessert person on Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna be making my good old famous banana cream pudding cheesecake. And
snap!
Yeah.
Hold on, no. Hold up. Banana cream pudding cheesecake?
Yes, indeed.
What?
So I'm going to.
So do you use real bananas or do you like banana flavoring?
So both. I use banana cream pudding, the Jello for the the flavoring in the cheesecake, but then I also top it with bananas and vanilla wafers and vanilla wafer crumble.
Oh snap! Yo, that sounds like
be on Instagram. So yes, stay tuned for that.
Oh please, yes, I will be watching. Yo, that sounds like one of those I'm high desserts. I ain't mad at it.
First of all, Angel, yes, I'm gonna be.
You're not getting that. You're not getting that
because I've never even heard of that. I'm looking forward to fried turkey, and that's all I have to say.
Oh, you deep frying the turkey? Somebody you know deep frying the turkey? Anybody else deep frying their turkey this year? Tony, I know darn well you ain't deep frying your turkey, man.
Nah, man, I'm a smoker. I like to smoke my turkey, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay.
I smoke them out. But my grandma, she deep frying one. So I get a little, you know what I'm saying, the best of both worlds.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
I'm with it.
Oh, you in here? Okay.
Cutie, what you looking forward to this Thanksgiving, man?
All of it. No, I'm looking forward to some chicken and dressing. Oh, I can't wait. And some oxtails. Yes, sir.
Chicken dressing and oxtail. Hey, anybody? Oh, hold up. CJ, you got it. Come on, baby Angel. I think you come on now. Angel, come on. There you go. Yo.
There we go.
Oxtails. Okay. Is there anybody doing anything outside of the traditional Thanksgiving, like a seafood Thanksgiving or something like that, or even going to the extreme of catering their Thanksgiving dinner? Yes, I've seen people cater their Thanksgiving dinner, so don't do that. Anybody? Well, thank God for that. Look at CJ. CJ, what you want to say something? hey, we got my girl Baby Angel back. And Tony Two Times is gonna speak on what gravitated him to her in regards to being a part, you know what I'm saying, of Purple Rain. I don't know why I keep on spelling rain in my stories, RAIN instead of REIG, but my bad. But go ahead, my G.
Nah, you good, bro. But absolutely, man. Energy, man. Energy. You know what I'm saying? The energy never lies, bro. Baby Angel got, one of the excuse me one second, let me get my charger. But yeah, she got some of the dopest energy in the spot, man. You know what I mean?
100%.
She come with great pressure. She come with great pressure, man. And even outside of hosting, you know what I'm saying? She has a great personality.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely.
She's a person I grew,
Thank you.
you know what I'm saying, grew to know, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, a great personality. You know, Cuda kind of took everything I was gonna say, but
Nah, but she ain't take that word you said. Say that word again.
Shit, I forgot the word. Coagulated.
I'm using that, bro. I'm using that all fucking weekend.
But absolutely though, man. All in all, a dope person, great vibes, great energy, great personality, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Real talk.
100%. I ain't gonna hold you. So let me tell you.
Thank you.
Let me tell you what I noticed from her when I watched her host these events. One, I thought she was. I already thought she had a radio station or something already. The way it was just effortless in regards to how she articulated herself, and like everybody else said, the energy. But not just that, it was her candidness and her it's an aggression, but it's a dope aggression. You understand what I'm saying in regards to how she's speaking and articulating herself on that mic? It's a certain confidence that she has within herself that I paid attention to, and I was like, "Yo, who the fuck is that?" You know what I'm saying? Like, where's she been? In my brain, I was like, "Yo, she gonna be everywhere, hosting everything because, like, she's like the total package." You know what I'm saying? Like, she made you feel like a part of the event, even if you wasn't the headline of the event. I used to walk in the spot, burning the proof in the field, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's me! I'm here, yeah, that's me." You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she really made you feel like you were a part of the event. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I took most from her. And I already knew that eventually she was going to create what she's already created in regards to this podcast / show. That's definitely something we're going to speak on later. But yeah, definitely, man. You have a way with words, and you have a way with, like you said, you have this nature about yourself that you like giving to people and things like that. And it even shows in the way you host and things like that. So
thank you.
Before you jumped on this podcast, when was that striking moment where you said, "You know what? I'm not hosting nobody events no more. I'm going to focus solely on this"?
No, well, the podcast, I premiered season 1, episode 1 on 4/20 earlier this year. So it's been around for a while I was hosting.
Gotcha.
I just haven't hosted in a while. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, okay, before we go to this commercial break, we're going to touch on this real quick because I was at your show when you had Cutie and the Underboss on it, and you said that in regards to your grind and things like that, you've noticed that there are a lot of people that didn't wish you success, and a lot of it came from Black men.
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
Why do I think that is? For the same reason people bully on the outside for the same reason people bully while we're young. They feel intimidated. Sometimes people, you know, they may look at you and you may reflect back to them something that they are not, and rather than being inspired, they become intimidated by it and they try to bring you down. So really, and that's what I try to tell myself, so that I try to remind myself, excuse me, not to take it so personally, because you know it really has nothing to do with me. It's more so something going on within themselves. You know what I mean? They need to heal, you know. And I don't know, for whatever reason, the dynamic of VR, it just happens to be a lot of my ops, most of my ops are men, particularly Black. It's such a culture shock to me, because on the outside, yes, I'm used to haters, because I mean, come on, y'all, it comes with the territory, right?
Definitely
you know,
comes with the
but
territory.
it was always predominantly women. And then in nursing, that's a predominantly female career. You know, so I'm used to women being catty, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I used to get along with men so much better. Man says you're pretty today. Guess what? You look pretty today. A woman says you look pretty today. That could mean 10 different things. You know what I'm saying? I like the bluntness. I like the logical thinking rather than the emotional. But for some reason, whenever I come in here, it's like, I don't know if maybe it's because, you know, I may be doing something similar to these people, like as far as like entertainment, you know, like it made it, sometimes it wasn't even somebody with a podcast, it would just be somebody who does edits, and they like, oh, who does she think she is? But you know what saddens me the most is that I would see the same people encourage people doing the same exact thing I'm doing, but the skin tone would be different. They be so quick to encourage someone Caucasian, someone Latina, someone Asian, as we should. We should all celebrate each other's successes and lift up each other. But it just seemed like when it comes to me, am I frozen? Somebody move, let me know I'm not frozen.
No, you good, but you
I'm
bouncing in and out,
freezing.
but you good.
Oh my God, I was in such a good speech. Y'all can hear me? Okay.
We got you.
So what's the last thing you heard, so I could try to pick up on it?
Caucasian,
This
Latino,
internet here at
as we
my
should.
mom's is like, right, as we should, you know. But it's like when it comes to us, our own, we'd be so quick to put each other down. And it's so sad to me. It's that crab in a barrel mentality, you know. And when you love your people, it's heartbreaking. It is.
No, definitely. No, we good. Don't even worry about it, Angel. We don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, so check this out. We're gonna go to this commercial break real quick. And once we come back, we are going to speak on What's Tea, the podcast / show that she has created.
I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm going to come right back.
We got you. Take your time. We're going to talk about What's Tea podcast. We're going to talk about this phenomenal builder over here who's created it, Miss Thickums over here, and what inspired her to create this build in the fashion that she has. And what's the show within the show, if you will, in regards to What's Tea podcast. This is Ask the Q Speaking Truth. We'll be back right after this commercial.
Hi, I'm Jen Smash, and I'm here at VIP Entrepreneur Academy, where this is a world that you can learn how to start a business. For all you entrepreneurs who want to learn how to start a business, this is the ideal place to learn in the Metaverse. This is a 9-week course where we go ahead and dissect every section of a business, from understanding your customer and industry to creating your budget for payroll and even taxes. We break down what is the requirements for you to have a successful business. So if you're ready to become an entrepreneur and want to learn the ropes, VIP Entrepreneur is ready to take in new students just like you. You can contact me at vipentrepreneur@gmail.com. See you at the next class.
Awesome. God bless everybody. I'm so glad, amen, that everything is finding you well, and I pray it's finding you well. This is Pastor Johnny live from our sanctuary here in the Metaverse at Word of Grace Meta Church. I want to invite you out to our service here on Sunday nights for worship and the word, now streaming through Lux Vision Studios. So excited about that and what God is doing in this space and place. See you Sunday. God bless you.
Still hear you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yo, what's good? It's your boy HG. I was 702. Let's get tripping like a kid, untie his shoes. And you see the vibe and you see the move. Where I'm at, that's the Howard Hour Live to be exact. And you can catch me live on Lux Vision Studios to be exact. So make sure you tune in every Friday night, 11 Central, 12 Eastern, and 9 Pacific. And you know, everybody's a somebody. Catch me live on Lux Vision Studio. Let's go.
Let's go.
Why
we
we all
pair.
just do the same shit?
I just think that's a black people thing, man. That's what
Angel, we live.
again.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Burden of Proof. This is Ask the Q Speaking Truth. I am here with Miss BabyAngel, who's in the shaking hands and saying hi to everybody right now. Thank you guys for staying a while. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Awesome. We here. All right. So before we left, we were going to start speaking on this podcast you have, man. What's tea? First of all, it was created by this Miss Thickums over here. Thickums, I need you on the box, ma'am.
Y'all heard that over there?
Yes.
Hello.
What's happening? How you doing?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
What's T podcast? How did this work? Did she come with you with the idea and you just created it off of what you thought it should look like, or was it a collaborative effort the whole way through?
She knew she needed a new podcast, and she just told me to go with go with the flow, like, make it nice, make it pop, make it what's tea, and that's what I did. I kind of went off her vision, and she told me a few things, and she came in and she was just like, "That's it," and I was just like, "All right, there it is."
It's definitely what's tea from top to bottom. You got the tea tables and everything else around there. I dig it. Miss BabyAngel.
Yeah.
What's tea? What's the history? What's the meaning behind that title?
So that's accurate. That's actually vernacular from the LGBTQ community. So what's tea means like what's going on, what's up, what's popping, what's good, what's good in the hood, asking what's up or what's on your mind, or could mean several different things. But yeah, and I just thought it was just the perfect title for the show because I didn't want it to be a show that was too specific about let's say fashion or games or music or anything like that. I wanted to be able to talk about life, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was like, oh, what's good? What's tea? In other words, what's on your mind? What do you think? Where are you at today? Yeah, that's what's tea.
I call it a show within the show because you don't just you just don't have guests on there and speak about the guests and things like that. You literally have ways that you can win certain things and things like that. You got this big ass wheel that Underboss tried to spin and took him like 5 years. Or was that Willie Beam? Was that Willie? I think it was Willie. One of y'all tried to spin that damn wheel.
I think it was Willie. I think it was Willie.
Yeah, it was Willie. He tried to spin that wheel. So I call it a show within a show because you have that element to it. What made you go that route in regards to not just having someone to speak on, but to add additions to this, like the wheel and things like that?
I just thought, what would be fun? What would be interesting? Know? And I think of The Price is Right. I think of game shows, and I've always wanted to host a game show. So I decided to do little segments within the show that are a game show. Yeah.
Right. So okay. So on this wheel you got. What the hell is on this wheel? What is this wheel all about?
The wheel. You can either play games for money on the wheel, or you could just win straight up cash on the wheel, or you can win a build on the wheel, or you could spin again. You can even win a spotlight feature in one of our segments on What's Tea Podcast, or spin again. There's a bunch of different things on the wheel, and we're going to be switching it up too, just to keep it fresh. Right. So yeah, anything can happen with the wheel.
Got you. Well, we got some of your underboss. Do we hear me? Good. Underboss, go to the box, my G, if you don't mind, sir. What's happening, big time?
Hey, not much.
First of all, happy Thanksgiving, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
You were a guest on the show What's Tea, yes?
Yes.
What was your take in regards to the show itself?
Well, her soul, I mean, it brings energy. You know, she brings the energy each and every time that, you know, she hosts. It's like she has a natural gift for hosting.
Right.
And she's full of energy. You know, she's like one of the best to ever do it in here. So I mean,
no lie.
It's a comfortable. It's a show that's, you know, it's comfortable to come to. It's down to earth. You know what I'm saying? It's real topics.
Right.
So yeah, it's a wonderful show.
Definitely, man. Appreciate you for that, my guy. Appreciate you. So, in regards to the show, outside of the show, you also have your own production, Faye Media Productions.
Yes.
Who is Faye?
Faye is my daughter. I decided to name it after her. It initially was Halo Media Productions, but you know what? My baby made me so proud one day. I'm always giving my kids advice. This day, my daughter gave me advice, and I was so proud. I said, I want to do something special for my baby. So I said, why wouldn't I name something after my baby? And so instead of Halo Media Productions, I changed the name to Faye Media Productions. But yep, that's my baby, Faye.
Oh, no doubt.
Even though she's not a baby, she's a grown woman. She always be my baby, though.
So within this production, what services do you provide?
Anything. Skits, promos, flyers, music video, anything you like that you could think of.
So that was my alley-oop right there. So all those in need of these type of services, now you know where y'all can go. You dig what I'm saying? To if you're looking for these such services and things to that nature.
Thank you.
Angelic Solutions Entertainment.
Yes.
What is that about?
That's the umbrella brand of everything, of What's Tea Podcast, of Faye Media Productions. I also read tarot, Angelo's Tarot. The whole of everything is Angelic Solutions Entertainment, or ASE. Ashe.
Got you. Thickums, you're not done yet, ma'am. I need you on that block, ma'am. Yeah, I know life sucks. Come here. Yes, I need you.
Come on. Hey, I also love to do karaoke.
What's up?
So I've been around the whole. First of all, I couldn't get on the damn stage without that thing spawning me back to the beginning. So that didn't work. So my question is, in regards to the build itself, what other updates, or are there any updates that we can look forward to in regards to you to the actual build?
To What's the Podcast?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, we're always updating. I mean, you know, whatever she wants, she always wants something. She's spoiled as hell. So whether it's some sound effects, or she want to swap the music out, or, you know, she want to change the stage set, you know, whatever.
What was the hardest thing about building What's Tea Podcast for you?
Being told to move things around after I've already put them somewhere. She's so damn spoiled, like I said. So if it's something don't look right, she like, I think it don't. Let's move this over here. And I'm like, look, you gotta look. I'm not gonna keep moving stuff around, but we get it worked out. We get it together, and we just agree on how things look, and yeah,
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you consider this a podcast or more so of a show, ma'am?
Oh, you know what? At this point, I don't even know anymore. It's become its own beast. Now it's called podcast because that's how it began. And I'm not even sure if it began as a podcast. But honestly, I don't even know what it is. Is it a talk show? Is it a podcast? Is it a game show? We don't know. Where is it going? We don't know. Sky's the limit. I don't know. But someone tried to break down the difference between a podcast and a talk show to me. And I was like, but we kind of do all of that though. So I don't know. I don't know.
Got you. I'm sure you had a couple of guests already on your show and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you have a list of people that you're looking forward to having on your show. Is there anybody in particular that you're looking forward to having on your show?
I would be honored if I could have Wiz Khalifa on my show.
That would be
he from the 412 in real life. Is that what you meant, or did you mean someone here?
Either or, ma'am. Either or.
Okay. It's always been Wiz Khalifa. I just admire him so much. He come from my city, you know what I mean? He represents and he does it well. We so proud of Wiz. So I would love to see him on my show, And who knows? It may happen. You never know. But I would be honored for sure.
Okay, now within Horizon World, is there anybody in particular, creator-wise, you're looking forward to having on your show that you haven't had already?
There's a bunch of people, actually. That's like asking me my favorite song. There's so many great creators in this space, so many great scripters, so many amazing worlds. One world that took my breath away. I think it's called Callum by Joe Bear. You gotta understand, first of all, I live for all things whimsical, okay? So when I went inside Callum, I was like, I never seen anything like that in this space before. It was amazing. So I would like to get to know his mind. You know what I mean? Burden, honestly, you do this effortlessly. I would love to have you on the show. I learned so much from you just watching you. I don't know if I told you that or not, so
appreciate you.
I already had Angel, and she actually, she not only was a guest, but she also was our spotlight feature in our season 3 premiere. Hello, on our new stage, man. That was so lit. And Angel is so magical, by the way, y'all.
Yes,
I can't see anybody in here. Thickums, don't I always say I gotta get to talk nice to me, Kia? She got to do at least one spotlight this season. Thickums, she already knows it's her destiny to be on the show. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so many. Unique, all these great Isha, come on, all these awesome people. Where's CJ at? Like the dopest channel in the metaverse. Hello, like it's just so many different talents. I would love to have so many big dogs. You know what I'm saying? So yes, a lot of people in here that I would love to interview. In real life though, the gym is Wiz Khalifa for sure.
Yeah,
or Janet Jackson.
I ain't mad at that at all. Okay, so in sitting in your show, I also was listening to you and things like that. And in regards to dealing with the good and the bad about the metaverse and things like that, what's the hardest thing? What has been the hardest thing for you to cope with within this space?
The hardest thing to cope with. The hardest thing to cope with in this space, I feel like people wear masks so well, but it makes them, but they could hide even the more hair behind the oculus. So you really have to take your time to get to know people in this space, because you can end up getting bit, you can end up getting burnt. It's just that's the hardest thing, trying to decipher and discern, who's real, who's not, who's for you, who's not, who's a friend, who's a foe. It's even harder to tell in this space than in real life, because in this space, even if you get to know someone, people, they know how to pretend and how to pretend well. So I heard someone saying earlier they were doing a comedy skit earlier, but they were speaking the truth. People, they'll act like they're your friend just to get close to you, to hurt you on purpose. And some people are very good at that. They're very charismatic. They know how to get to say all the things to get you to trust them. So that's my hardest thing, being able to see, just discern who's for you and who's not. Yeah.
Right. Thickums is ready to say something. I see her. Yes, ma'am. Hey, do your thing, ma'am.
Well, I actually was just standing there.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Speaking of like coping in the metaverse, as Angel said, we deal with a lot of, different type of personalities from different people, and I just feel like it's life. You're gonna run into somebody that's nice, and it's gonna be somebody that's not so nice. I had a note up the other day that said you can be beautiful with an ugly soul, and I got a lot of people like, that's not true, or that no, you can't. And I'm like, yes, you can, like, because the outside of people, some people portray that they're this beautiful person, or they're nice, and then you get to know this person, and then it's just like, that's when all the chaos happens, and it turned out they're just ugly. Like, some people in here are really just ugly, like
100%. 100%.
Well said.
You ain't gonna get no argument from me. And you won't get no argument from me. Okay, so outside of What's T's podcast, what can we look forward to you accomplishing within this space, man?
Well, in times past, I've also done theater in this space with Cinemeta Films. Actually, Mama, Why You Crying, directed by Thickums. That was like an amazing experience. Oh my God, y'all got to see it. If you have not checked it out, check it out.
You doing plays too?
Oh, does she? Thickums does everything. She's Superwoman. She's a playwright. She's a director. She's a creator. She's a builder. She's a scripter. Oh my goodness. She's an actor. She don't want to believe it, but she's also a singer. Very multifaceted. Yes.
Word.
And a great friend.
Word. Oh. Okay, so you got some screenplays that you're going to be running.
Oh
through?
yeah. So anyways, okay, got off track. Always do that. But yeah, so anything dealing with theater, or the arts of acting, anything like that. I love doing skits. I love telling stories. That's why I enjoy Faye Media Productions so much. I love to tell a story. How we started off when it was Halo Media Productions. Initially it was Blandell made it. And I wasn't the main person behind the camera. My best friend at the time, Blandell, he was the one. And we, we were really the new kids on the block. And we just used to make up stories and just, create them and put them on Instagram, and I don't know, we just fell in love with it. So yeah, things like that, things that tell a story. I may do another show. I would love to do a game show. That's one of my ultimates. And yeah, I also do spoken word. I'm thinking of opening a lounge. But there's so many. So if I do, it will definitely have to have a unique spin on it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. Who knows what's going to come with Baby Angel? We never know what's next. She's unpredictable.
The sky is definitely the limit. The sky is definitely the limit. So before we crash up out of this space, let the people know how they can contact you if they're looking for production services, hosting services, or anything to that nature, ma'am.
Okay, well, you could just simply message me here on the Oculus via my tag here on the screen, or you can hit me up on Instagram, BabyAngel82 with 2 L's. And yeah, we'll go from there. You know what? May I say something?
The floor is yours.
Before we move forward. Now, I had not my computer, my Oculus froze when I was answering a question earlier. And so I just wanted to finish answering that question, if that's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I don't want my answer to be one-sided. We were talking about how most of the people in this space who called herself, I don't know, gatekeeping, giving me pushback, basically just being bullies, have been men, surprisingly, particularly Black men, and I was saying also that I noticed that when it comes to people of different ethnicities, that they be doing the same exact thing as me. They would encourage them, but then when it comes to me, it's like, oh, who does she think she is? But I also want to say to that, just as many people, I'm gonna say Black men, because we spoke on it, just as many Black men in this space that have called themselves trying to shut me down or poison people against me, may have some lies made up on me. There have been just as many Black men kings who have stood there and supported me and encouraged me. Some you've seen today, like the underboss, definitely like my bro Tone 2 times, you know what I mean, KP Kingpin, who believed in me before anybody did, oh man, how could I forget Bone? Rest with God, bro. I almost gave all of this up, and it was Bone. He was the reason why I decided to continue on. He shared some words with me. I was in a very low place, and I had just wandered into Black People Talk, the community discussion world, and I went in there, and I was just talking about some things, and we wasn't even in a circle around the table. We was just in a mirror trying on, we just started getting our shirts and stuff, we could design them, and I was like, I had to change my name, and they permanently banned my account, et cetera, and Bone, he just shared some things with me, and what he really doesn't, what he what he don't realize is he gave me CPR. He breathed life into me, and that's why I kept going. And that's when I said, whenever we do our premiere, gotta represent, and I'm gonna keep his picture in there.
As you should,
because when I just wanted to make sure that I cleared that, that I gave clarity when you make statements like that, Black men, because so people knock down Black men already, you know what I mean? Y'all already judged because of the color of your skin. My mom used to say, when a Black man walks into a room, he's already guilty to most of the world because of the color of his skin. So I don't never want to knock my brothers down, you know what I mean? I'm speaking the truth, but I also want to give the light to it too. So I just wanted to make sure I put emphasis on just as many Black men who have been against me. There have been that many who have been for me and pushed me and pulled it out of me and guided me and encouraged me and counseled me and taught me writer's pen. Oh my God, that's my bro. Like, that's bro. You know what I'm saying? So definitely gotta, give respect. Respect is there's so many names. I don't even want to keep on naming names. There's so many in this space. But many kings in the space, mighty kings. So yes, very talented. I just wanted to say before we moved on, if we're going to be on record with me saying something like that, I gotta give it some balance,
100%.
and tell the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for allowing me to put that in there.
No worries at all. The floor is yours. I waited to the end for you to express what you are thankful for this Thanksgiving. I wanted you to be last to answer the question. I'm going to be last probably, but go ahead and knock yourself out, man. What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Ooh, thankful for life. It may not be I may have some complaints, but you know what? I'm grateful for life. I'm thankful for my family, for our life, our health, our breath, our strength. I'm thankful for the things that we take for granted, which you probably heard grandma say, but you know what? It's the truth anyhow. Food on my table, clothes on my back, shoes on my feet, being in my right mind. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful, that the Most High make a way out of no way every time. And yeah, I'm thankful also for hope. And unless you ever been hopeless, you don't even know. Oh, you cannot put a price on hope. So I'm grateful for hope for the future, hope that things will change for the better. And the things that can't change or that won't change, I know that the Most High is going to carry me through it. And I'm grateful for the knowledge of that as well. Excuse me.
Couldn't agree more. I don't think we need to say too much of anything else after that.
I get deep sometimes, y'all. My bad.
As you should,
I got real heavy in here. My bad, y'all. Namaste.
I see Unique, Fatima, Cyber, Blanco, Isha. Y'all, before we get out of here, do you guys want to speak on what you guys are thankful for this Thanksgiving before we get out of here? The block is right there. You're more than welcome to. Go ahead, Cyber Shay.
Hey, Shay. Hey, boo.
You on
you
mute,
muted,
though.
Gorgeous.
Doing.
Hi.
Hey. I am thankful that I have both my parents still alive. They're in their 80s and they're still alive. Living in Brooklyn, still there.
Word.
I still have both of them in my life. In their 80s.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Blanco, what up, my guy?
What's good?
Cooling.
For those who don't know, I don't do holidays and all that good stuff, but I understand the traditions because I grew up in the same culture. I understand the traditions, but no, I'm pretty much thankful to be alive right during this time, right, as we make the transition into the digital age, because we're all in the right place. Where all our peers are thinking that we're in here just playing and whatever the case may be, then they're not really abreast of what we're doing in here. They're not knowing that we got full studios like this and doing full shows and creating real content, and it's a future to all this. So I'm just thankful that to be here in this day and time, and meeting the people that I met. That's pretty much
100%, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. I know you don't celebrate it, but you know what I'm saying. Happy Thanksgiving, sir. What up, Kia?
Kia. Hey.
Hi.
I'm definitely thankful for my life, for the ability to be able, to travel and do the things I want to do when I want to do them. I'm thankful for my family and being able to be in a different city here in Houston and celebrate with them. This is my first year celebrating with my dad's side of the family, like ever, like my first Thanksgiving with them ever. And so I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for honestly being introduced to the Meta and being able to express myself and sing in here, because if I wouldn't have got to the Meta, truly, I wouldn't have been singing right now. Surely I wouldn't have been, because I didn't have faith in my own capabilities to be an artist until I got in here and people like BabyAngel gave me that motivation. I'm thankful for her. I'm so thankful for her. A part of the reason why I'm doing the music, is because of her. Every time before I get up on stage, I told her, she had asked me to be the spotlight on one of her shows, right? And when I did that, the music, it stopped on me. And when it stopped, I didn't panic. I didn't freeze. I was like, you know what? Let's play it back. I'm gonna start over. And I just continued on. After that show, she sent me like 5 to 7 messages, just boosting my head up, just talking life into me. She talks so much life into me that every time I get up on stage and I'm nervous or I'm in a competition, I'll go to the voice message. I recorded it now, and I listen to all her messages, at least 3 of them before I get up on the stage now. At least 3 of them. That's how much life she was speaking into me. That's how much love she was giving me. And I'm going to say it here first, because no one knows this but me and her and maybe a couple other people. Her voice is in my new song that's coming out in December. That's how much motivation she gave me. I said, I got to put her on my song. I gotta put her in my song, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So thank you, Baby Angel, again, and I love you. I love. Oh my God, Kia. Whoo. I love you too, baby. Thank you.
I don't think there's a better way to end the show. I want to say thank everybody for spending your pre-Thanksgiving or whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate evening with me and us here at Lux Vision Studios. I appreciate you guys, CJ, M5 Divine. Thank you guys for always showing up for me in this show. Thank everybody in the stands for showing support to the show and to this phenomenal young lady as well. Thanks everybody who's actually ever contributed to anything that I've been a part of within this space. If there's anything in particular I want to speak on and I say that I'm thankful for, I'm ultimately thankful for God allowing me to make mistakes and correct them, and assuring myself that I'm not a finished product and that I can learn each and every day of my life. And that my childhood traumas don't have to define me as a man, and I can continue to persevere and be the person I exactly want to be if I can just keep my head to the sky and just keep pushing. And I intend on doing that for so many reasons. A lot of you guys don't know some of those reasons, but some of you guys do. And I want to say thank you guys for taking this journey with me. And I greatly appreciate all you guys for always showing me support and love and everything that I do within this space. Hopefully by the new year, we have a new setting for Ask the Q Speak Your Truth. We're spearheading that as we speak right now, and I'm looking forward to having certain people on. If they're wondering why they haven't been on the show just yet, I'm very calculated in what I do, and I think I got a gist of how to handle these things now. So be patient with me, and again, love you guys, and I appreciate you guys, and thank you for always showing love to this show and everything that I've been a part of. And Baby Angel, thank you, man, for sharing who you are as a person and being so candid and open-minded and open to expressing who you are. I really appreciate who you are within this space. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's been my pleasure and an honor.
With that said, this is Ask the Q Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy Burden of Proof. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Eat as much as you can, but know you got to go to work the next week. Be good to yourselves, man. Next time. Later. Yeah, know what we
awesome. God bless everybody. I'm so glad, amen, that everything is finding you well, and I pray it's finding you well. This is Pastor Johnny live from our sanctuary here in the Metaverse at Word of Grace Meta Church. I want to invite you out to our service here on Sunday nights for worship and the word, now streaming through Lux Vision Studios. So excited about that and what God is doing in this space and place. See you Sunday. God bless you.
The hell you call that? Instrumental. That's what it was. Yeah, somebody turned off the instrument. It's all good though. We all in.